Hey, what's up guys? Brownie here coming to you with some more AFKJourney, and we got the new season today, so that's really cool. I was pretty hyped for that. Getting all those epic recruitment scrolls and all the other rewards, it's just always really nice to get. And I had a lot of fun doing the pools. I didn't get the one hero copy that I really wanted, but you know, it is what it is. It's alright. What I wanted to do today was actually test out the Paragon changes in PvP and see just how drastically different they are. So what we're gonna do first here is actually I want to show you guys a fight. So we have Toxinus here, right? She's been running this team since last season, like for like a week or so. I don't know, I can't remember exactly how long, but anyway, I have no problems beating this team before the Paragon changes. So if you scroll down here, you can see there's 2 wins. Those are some defense fights. There's another win. There's another win, another win. So, you know, I didn't really have any trouble beating her team before. But if I show you guys the fight I did today against her, well, first I want to show you guys the fight from the previous season, so you guys can see how the battle would go if we didn't have these Paragon changes. So we'll check out the old version and then we'll watch the new version. So give me 1 sec to pull that up. Alright, so here's the fight that I was talking about. I had to pull it off YouTube because I didn't have it on my tablet anymore, but hopefully the quality is good enough. Anyway, check out my Harak here fighting their Harak, plus the Vala doing damage. Look how much damage we just did about 6 seconds into the fight, and at 81 seconds we've killed their Harak. Now, my Harak's gonna, you know, do his thing now where he goes around killing everyone, and boom, we finish the fight off, we get the win, Scarlita's come down, and yeah, have no problems whatsoever killing this team. Now let's check out the next one. Alright, so now that we saw that fight and we have something to compare this fight to so you can see just how different it is, we'll hit replay. So let's go ahead and hit replay and see what happens here. So now if you remember from last fight, we had this Harak half HP already, and now he would have been dead by now. Our Vala would have done their active and killed him, and as you can see, we're barely even putting a dent to him. We didn't even take a quarter of his health away. Then he got a shield from Scarlita. The rest of the team's not taking any damage whatsoever. This is pretty drastic. Like, the only thing I was able to kill was the Damien cart. So I don't know. I don't know what to think about this, but I'm not happy. And yeah, it's taken what little competition was on my server and totally squashed it and just thrown it out the window, because the 2 players that I fight against the most that have Paragon heroes that are on, well, they have higher Paragon levels than I do, but you know, they're the closest ones to my power level, and everyone else is, you know, pretty low in Paragon levels, so it's not much of a challenge when I'm fighting against these other teams. And I've done a few tests already where I fought some lower Paragon, like teams with like 2 Paragon 2 heroes or something like that, and I was just throwing in just random heroes, like here, I'll just show you. I mean, I did lose, but I barely lost. So I threw in Marilee, Brian, Sylvina, Odie, and what's her name? Lily May. So I don't have a faction bonus. My team's synergy or skills do not synergize at all whatsoever. And I'm going up against this Tassie Bonnie team that's actually pretty strong. It's also got Taylene on it, and they have a little bit of Paragon, but I out Paragon them by quite a bit. And we're gonna hit replay here. I'll show you just how quickly my team starts just destroying them, and the Bonnie goes down right away. I don't know who that was that just died, but there goes the Damien cart. The Taylene hanging on a little bit, she ends up dying, but the Tassie, only because she has extra lives, was able to capture the win. And yeah, I mean, that team that I put out there should have lost like almost instantly, in my opinion. That was there. I mean, there was no skill synergy whatsoever to that team. So let's fight Toxie again and see if we can't just figure out something to give us an advantage here. And yeah, I don't know what it's gonna be because I can't hardly do any damage to the Harak. So let's go to my formations and put in the old team that I used to use against this. Because we're just gonna tweak that. Yeah, it's right here. Alright, so this is how I normally would fight this team. But the Vala's barely doing any damage to the Harak, so we're not getting the opener that I want. And I'm gonna have to look for some other hero to target. And I wanna probably, I guess, try Sylvina and target, like, I guess target the Taylene maybe, because if I can do enough damage to the Taylene, well no, because she doesn't reset the cooldown for Harak's title skill, title assault skill. So I don't know what I want to do here now. If I do that, what happens? No. We'll just let's just throw Lily May in. Let's do that. We'll put Lily May over here. We'll keep Harak with the Enlightenment spell. Let's just see what happens with this. But I don't think I'm going to be able to beat this at all. The Paragon's not there for me. Now I have a P3 Lily, P3 Harak, P2 Hugin, P1 Scarlita, and Supreme Plus Freyesto. So we're holding on better than we did before. That's good at least. We blocked the Harak active. That's really, really good for us. But we're not doing hardly any damage. We're blocking another active, but that was the Freyesto's active. Alright, we killed the Taylene once, looks like, with our Harak active. Here comes the Scarlitas. I don't know, someone got booted off the map. I think that was Taylene. Our Harak, no, it wasn't Taylene, because Taylene just did an active and it just wiped our whole team instantaneously. So, yeah, I mean, that version of my team did better, but oh my god, that was rough. The Taylene active, she's P4, so she has a huge advantage against us. I mean, all the intimidation and inspiration stats get added up anyway, but yeah, that's crazy. That was insanely strong. So basically, as soon as Taylene or any hero that's higher Paragon like that gets an active, they are gonna kill you. Let's see what's Atraxi running now. So, oh, he's on map 3. All right. Yeah, I don't want to fight that right now. But I want to do one more thing to try and prove a point, if I can find a decent enough opponent. Alright, here we go. No, Tana doesn't have hardly any Paragon. I want them to have at least a little bit of Paragon. Does Dalgo? Okay, so Dalgo has a P2 Lily and a P2 Damien. So, oh, and a Supreme Plus Harak and Freyesto. So they have a little bit of, what's it called, inspiration and intimidation. So let's go ahead and fight against this team. We're just going to put in 5 random P3 heroes and see if we get the win. So let's see. We've got a P3 Lily May. We have a P3 Seth, a P3 Sylvina, an Odie, and Parissa. So we're just going to use 5 damage dealers. They're all bursty damage dealers that can die very easily, and his team has enough synergy that should be able to beat me no problem. So yeah, let's just hit battle and see what happens. I mean, I'm not taking it. Well, Seth took some damage, but I'm hardly taking any damage. Seth just got to his active. Is he going to heal up? I don't know. He does get life drain, but he's not healing. But you see, they barely did a thing to me. Tassie's just got to run through her extra lives here, and then we have the win. There we go. I mean, a Tassie, or no, a Odie, Seth, Parissa, Lily Mae, Sylvina team. Like, what is that? There's no faction bonus. Like, it should not win. It should not be able to win. I don't care what the Paragon level of it is. It shouldn't be able to beat a team that is well thought out and all their skills synergize really well together. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't know, guys. This is not, it's not looking good for the Paragon changes. I hope they can do something to bring back the competitiveness, because it's not a problem if you can beat people with a little bit lower Paragon than you. Like, if you're, you know, you've got P2s and you're fighting some people that have P4s and P3s, like, if you're good enough at building a team and understanding how to counter certain heroes, you should be able to build a team or put a team together that can beat that kind of team. Now, you might be against an opponent that's also really good at putting teams together and thinking ahead of what other people might do to counter their defense, but you know, that's the whole name of the game, is to use the hero's skill sets to counter the other people's skills and not just rely on power level because you opened your wallet up, you know? So I don't know. Anyway, guys, that's going to be it for today, I think. I'm kind of disappointed at the moment. I was at rank 1 for a little while. That was cool, but I'm going to be getting demolished here on defense, and yeah, it's I'm not looking forward to it. Anyway, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.